I've got yarn to dye. Hey? Oh, look, Mummy's busy. You're such a funny boy. You're such a funny boy. Yes, you are. Hi everyone. Yeah, it's been about 4 weeks. I'm really sorry about that. It's been a bit chaotic here and very hot. How are you all coping in the heat? We're not coping in the heat, evidently. Both my sons-in-law, they're mechanics, and they are suffering in the heat at the moment, both of them. So we're looking forward to tomorrow when it's supposed to cool down a little bit more, and we do have a little bit of breeze coming through the windows, so I hope you don't hear too much traffic outside. Did you enjoy the dogs having their walks? They've been taken early, not in the heat, and my granddaughter videoed everything. That's Storm videoed all the dog walks for me. And at the end, she's also done a little video of the fish tank. We have a few new fish since we last put that up, so we thought you'd like to see them. Anyway, on we go. I wanted to talk to you first about my whips. I have a few. I haven't bought them all in, but there's just a few to speak about. Haven't introduced myself, have I? Okay, so my name's Lucy, and we're a small family hand-dyed yarn business, and we're called Wenham Cottage Yarn. I'm really sorry about that. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram under Wenham Cottage Yarn. Anyway, take two, here we go. So I've been working on these socks for my grandson. He's been waiting so long. I dyed this yarn up. I'm knitting these socks up for my grandson. He's waited a long time, over a year, for these. I dyed this up about a year ago, and it's the colours of his bedroom, and his favourite colour is red. So I had to put lots of red in for him. And there's blues and yellows and teal, and these are the socks. So as you can see, each stitch is more or less a different colour, which is really nice to work with. And this pattern is from Kayla Litton, the Crazy Sock Lady, and she did the pattern for the Littles, I think she called it. And this lovely stitch marker, I hope you can see it, is from Ro and Kate's on Etsy. She's got an Etsy shop. Her name's Kelly, and it's beautiful, and it's not heavy either, so you can hang it on the project and it doesn't pull any of the stitches down or anything. He's so cute, isn't he? Very cute. Anyway, so I'm on the toe. I've just started the toe, so it won't be long now, and one will be done for him. And also, I'm going to pop this in the shop. I'm going to dye some more up at the weekend and make sure the colours still work. I have got the recipe, so it should all be fine. I just need a name for them. They were called gaming something or other. I can't remember what I did call them now. Any ideas? Please put them down below. So that would be great. Anyway, on to the next project. I'm really sorry if you can hear my dog, she's chewing a bone. I'm still working on the little socks as a gift socks that I'm making. And they're in this lovely bag, Makes by Mia. And she's on Ko-fi and Instagram. You can find her on Instagram. So that's Makes by Mia. And it's a really pretty quilted little bag. It's lovely. So I've got 2 pairs of socks. There is another one on the needles, but I've forgotten to bring those in. Aren't they cute? This is the newborn size. I hope you can see those okay. And then the other colour that I've done is black. I know, you're going to gasp and say, black for baby socks. How could you want that? This is what the lady, her favourite colours are black. And a little bit of grey. If I'm lucky, I'll get some more grey done. I did make a bit of a mistake here, but because it's in black, I don't really think it will show too bad. So hopefully you can see those. Right, we'll pop them away in their little bag, keep them safe and clean. I'm going to have a big pile up here in a minute. It's going to overwhelm me. Along the same lines, this is a blanket. Again, this is Kay Jones from the Bakery Bears, my favourite blanket that she did, I think it was a couple of years ago. So I'm just changing the colour, I've just changed this silver colour, and then after this I believe I've got a darker grey, possibly a cream as well, to pop in. It's so nice and easy, you know, I know it's double knit, but when the weather's warm and you just want something simple to knit on, I find this quite nice to work on. The yarn is Yarn Smiths from Wool Warehouse. I got this from. These are the baby, so they're very soft in the baby yarn. I had to get this in just the Yarn Smiths like standard, which is fine. It's just not as soft as the grey. So that's that little one there. And I have this gorgeous little jacket. This is in Drops Baby Merino. I'm at quite a difficult section here actually to show you. It's a cardigan knit top down, and let's see if I can show it a bit better that way. I've split for the sleeves, and now I'm going to just work down the body. The buttonhole has already been put in, and that was up here, so it's just one button. And this yarn it's lovely to work with. It's a little bit splitty, but it's so soft. And this colourway was Baby Elephant. And I've got some lighter greys, which I might go down with if I run out of this. I should have enough of this. I've got 2 balls, they're 50 grams. So I'm hoping I have enough. And again, this was from Wool Warehouse. The pattern is Hand Knits by Eleanor. And I got this on Ravelry. And as I work down, there's love hearts shapes at the bottom. So give a little bit of interest at the bottom. So just pop that back away. They're 4.5 or 4. Hang on, they're 4mm needles. Oh, and the socks that I knit are all in on 2.5 needles. There we are. And again, this is the pink blanket. I don't know if you'll remember from last time, but this is the one that I'm working on with my yarn. And I've just added in this new colour. Hopefully you can see that. And these are the two that I've put. This is this pink is a little bit overpowering this one, but I think it works okay. And hopefully you can see the colours. This one here is quite pastel, but you've got like a bright green, yellow, and obviously there's some light pink there as well. Oh, got fluffy bits on there. So hopefully, and it will show more. The more I knit it, you'll see more. These are on wooden needles. I think there are, is it Likke? L-I-K-K-E? And these will be a 4.5mm, I believe. I need to start thinking about changing the cable, to be honest, to a longer cable. So again, that's Kate Jones, my favourite blanket. I'm into just knitting some really easy things at the moment in this heat. I think that's all my works in progress that I've got here. So I wanted to speak to you about our Christmas in July. I know it sounds absolutely crazy because we're having a heat wave, but as we know, handmade things take a while. I know my family, they all want hand knit socks for Christmas and they look forward to it every year. It's just a tradition, and there's quite a few to make, so I do have to start thinking about it now. I also knit them a pair of socks for Christmas, so yeah, I really do have to start thinking about it now. So with that in mind, oops, I've tangled that on the yarn. That's a good start. I've tried to think a little bit outside the box with the yarns that I'm bringing in this month for the Christmas in July, because we don't all want them to be, you know, red, green and gold. We want things that are slightly different and that you could actually make for Christmas and use all year round anyway. Not just socks, but you know, shawls, mittens, cows, etc. So this is the first, and it's a sock set that I'm doing on here. Can you see those? So this one is the Christmas in July colourway that I've made. Excuse me, I'm just looking at my notes. So I've taken the Christmas colours and I've given them a summer twist. So on the main skein here, you've got beautiful greens, pinks, red and blues. And it is really, really pretty. And also it's kind of where the colours have mixed in, you've got some coral and a lovely light purple. Did I say pink? There's pinks in there as well. I can't remember if I said that or not. And then I've added a 20-gram mini in the blue and a 20-gram mini in the green. So you could make a nice pair of socks with that. You'd probably get maybe 2 pairs out of that if you did short socks. Just depends on your gauge, doesn't it, and your needle size, etc. So that's the first one in the group. The second one is Merry and Bright. And we have blues here, pinks, yellow, green. This is mainly, it's a gold. Not some of it is pale yellow, but these main parts are like a gold yellow. And I've just chosen the brightest colours I could find in green, gold, and instead of red, we've got that lovely, lovely pink in there. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, I meant to say, sorry, this is only available on standard, this one, with the two little ones. All the rest are, whatever you want, what base you want. So the last one that I put in new was this one, which is Moonlit Winter. And this has got lilacs, slight bit of grey in there, and blues. You've got a nice bright icy blue in here. And then I've just sprinkled over the top with a little bit of black. And I think that looks really beautiful. So as you can see, they're not traditional Christmas colours, but we don't always have to use traditional Christmas. If you like traditional Christmas, however, I do have those in the shop that I've bought back. Some I've bought back from last year. And this weekend, because it's been too hot for me to dye yarn this week, I have plans to bring back 2 sock sets from last year, which I want to re-dye. And as soon as I get to dye those, I will put those in the shop as well. And along with this, it's all going to have a 15% discount, all the Christmas yarn. So we have got, these are the socks I made my husband last year. Can you see those? They are, I think they were the Rumple socks by Kay Jones. And this is in Stolen Stockings. However, Stolen Stockings now has red in it. So it will be slightly different, but this is just to give you an idea of the colour. So that was my husband's Christmas socks last year. They must be somewhere in the drawer. I couldn't find them. And this, oh no, it's a finished object. I'll do that in a minute. Also, from the shop, I found these. Let me move these out the way. I found these in our Whips collection, which is the colourways that the yarn that didn't quite work how I wanted it to. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just not what I expected. So they are at a special price as well. And there's different standard and deluxe, etc. These will be, and they're all one of a kind. And these will be, I've just picked these out because I think they look a bit Christmassy. We've got this lovely one here, which is a deluxe on a deluxe sparkle base, and it's so pretty, very, very Christmassy. I feel it is anyway, with the icy blue and the white background and the slight blushes of pink and the grey. That is really beautiful. Hopefully you can see that. And obviously, because these are a special price, there's no discount on these at the moment, but I've just picked them out because I think they look a bit Christmassy. There's this one as well, which is on a deluxe, which is gorgeously soft. This has got pinks, purples in it. There is a bit of grey and black in there as well. But I thought that looked a little bit, not traditional Christmas, but think outside the box Christmas. Maybe I'm stretching it too far. And of course we have this one, which again is deluxe, beautifully soft. These lovely greens and the purple, and it's on a sparkle as well. You've got yellow there. Lovely. Slight like grey, light grey. Really pretty. And the others was just that. I felt this is on a standard base, this one. I felt that was quite Christmassy. A little bit of purple in there, green, red. Hopefully you can see that. And I have another deluxe here in all the greens. Dark greens, light greens. It's beautiful. I've got purple in there, lighter areas. And I believe that's a dark navy. Yeah, I think that's dark navy. That would make a lovely pair of socks. So, I also have a little video from Storm where she speaks about her yarn and why she chose the colours she chose, and she's talking about future colourways as well, so she's thinking ahead, bless her. So I'll pop that on in a minute as well on the end. The only finished objects I did have, oh no, we're not there yet, are we? It's all right, I've got heatwave brain. Sorry, I'm jumping around a bit here. I hope you can follow all right. I wanted to show my, and of course I'm in the middle of a square, I think. Oh my goodness, look at all these ends that I've got to stitch in. Yeah, we are here. Okay, I've lost one of my needle stoppers as well. This is my cozy memory blanket. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you all. Oh, there it is. It's quite big now, actually. It's bigger than I thought it was. This is by, gosh, Kemper Ray. Oh no, I'm dropping yarn everywhere. Most of these are my yarn from when I started yarn dyeing, and a lot of them are just minis that I've bought as well over the years. But most of these are mine. Not all of them though. But it's a bit warm to work on that. I know it's only 4-ply yarn, but it's a bit heavy on the legs at the moment in the heat. So that'll be a good one to keep going again in the autumn maybe, because it is a bit larger than the DK ones at the moment. So that's that one. And that is the end of the whips now. I'm so sorry about that. Just going to pick up my yarn that's dived on the floor. Finished objects. I can't remember if I showed these last time either. You have to forgive me if I have. I'm so sorry. These are by Kay from Row Row and Cades, and they are the Athenaeum socks, and they're on our Velvet Bloom colourway, which is beautiful. I love this colourway. There's greens in there and different pinks, lights and dark pinks. Pretty. And I think that's it. So just wanted to say that the 15% discount on the Christmas colourways, that's our traditional one. Well, that's all our Christmas colourways. So, and there'll be maybe another 2 extra after this weekend. There'll be a 15% discount on, well, there is now, on all of those. And that will be until the 31st of July. So, and that most of them will be pre-order, which again is just because we're a small business and I can't be left with lots of stock if a colourway's not as popular as I thought it might be. So I prefer to dye to order. It's space as well. We just physically don't have the space. So when they say pre-order and it says that we'll post within a week, dispatch within a week, I generally dye as I go. So if I've got an order that's come in, the next day I will dye it if I can, or the day after. But you won't honestly have to wait too long for them. I know sometimes when you see yarn, you think, oh, I want that, and I want it tomorrow, sort of thing. But honestly, I don't leave it until I've got a big batch of dyeing because we can't physically do that. We just don't have the room to do that. So I just prefer to dye as I go. I hope that's okay. And I can't think of anything else that I wanted to say other than, gosh, isn't it hot? I've had the aircon on, the fans on. It's hopefully today will be the end of that for a little while. It's nice to see the sun. Don't get me wrong. It's nice for it not to be raining and dreary, but the heat gets to you, doesn't it? It just it makes my fibro so much worse. I found other things to cope with to help with the fibro, but the heat, my internal temperature gauge just doesn't work. And I find, I'm boiling hot even when I've got the aircon blasting full blast at me in the bedroom. Anyway, it's enough of me moaning. Oh, dogs are panting. They're feeling the heat as well. So I've found something to help with my arm support and shoulder support. And this is really handy for in the lounge, knitting anywhere really. It's perfect for the car because it comes right round and supports your everywhere. And I just want to let you know about it. It does make you a little bit warm, which could be an issue, but we're waiting for autumn, aren't we now? And I think this is really handy and it saved me a lot. I also use wrist supports, and I have recently bought a support which is specifically for your thumbs, and the support comes across here and it supports your thumb there. So I'm giving that a go and I'll let you know next time whether it was any good or not. Yeah, so we are looking forward to autumn, but the children are looking forward to the summer holidays and just relaxing at home. They've been home one day this week because of the heat, but they've gone in otherwise, and they're perfectly happy to go in. And the secondary school that my granddaughter goes to has aircon in some of the rooms there, and I think they were pretty relaxed today. They were non-uniform, and so we're getting through it. Just waiting for the next bout. Hopefully tomorrow it will cool down a little bit more. And I think that's all I wanted to say. I'm really sorry it has been too long, and I will endeavour to do fortnightly videos, but it's been exhausting this month and overwhelming with the heat and the house being so busy. my fibro just doesn't cope with that at all, and it tells me to slow down and stop, which I had to do. So a few duvet days, quite a few duvet days. Actually, there's been more duvet days than days up, to be honest. So we're just hoping for the cooler weather anyway, and I'm waffling. So I'm going to say from Muscle, goodbye. Have a lovely summer. And I will be on here soon. I can't promise it'll be a fortnight, but I will really try to get back within a fortnight to you. Okay, thanks everyone. Happy crafting, all of you. Take care. Bye.
Hi everyone. I'm the granddaughter of Lucy and Nick. I make all of the yarn parcels. I love helping around the shop with you guys. When I make these yarns are always getting sold really easy.
Do you want to show your yarn? Would you like to show your yarn?
Yes.
And explain what it's called.
So this is my yarn Summer Vibes. Summer Vibes is got some beautiful of this yellow in it, and then we've got some pink in it as well, and we've also got some blue, and we've got some dark green and some light green in here. And when this Summer Vibes came up in my idea because when I think of summer, I always want to do a summer theme. So I chose this to be a summer theme, and why I chose it to be called Summer Vibes is because it's a summer. I thought of a summer theme, and this is my second yarn, and my strawberry milkshake sold out a long time ago, and so I decided to make a summer theme because right now it's summer. When I think of dyeing, I always want to choose one theme, and soon I'm going to be doing the winter theme, and I might do some winter ones. And right now I love doing dyeing, and it's just my thing. I like to knit in my time, and I like to do some dyeing with my Nana Lucy, and sometimes I like to get themes off of myself. Sometimes I'm going to be doing some other themes, and hopefully I can do more winter and spring and Halloween or Christmas themes. But so far I've done a normal one, which is strawberry milkshake, and I've done a summer theme. So hopefully next time we can do an Easter theme, or we could do a definitely Halloween one.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to make more. I'm really inspired to do it, and why I'm inspired is because really I like making these yarns. I like helping Lucy with her yarns, and she just lets me make some yarn and lets me put it on. She puts it on the shop for me, but I'm really excited to make more for you guys, and I hope you like how my yarns turn out. Some of them turn out really good. Some of them I have to try and be really careful because I use squeezy bottles and they come out really fast. So it's hard to try and not mix colours, like the green couldn't get mixed with the pink, and the pink had to try and not get that much mixed into the blue. But the blue was my favourite, the first blue didn't really turn out good on the napkin, so I chose a different one, and this blue is Baby Blue Eyes. The pink, I think, was... I don't remember what the pink was, but but it was maybe for Valentine's. I might use another pink because I'm definitely going to be doing Valentine's theme ones.
Would you like to open up the scale so people can see?
Yeah, and this is forest green. And I'm gonna make, or this is it without it skeined up. It's stuck to my watch then, and this is it without it being skeined up. We skein up all our yarn to make it look beautiful and makes it look more presentable. And this, as you can see more light, some dark blue and some light blue. As you can see, also some dark green and dark and light green. We tried our best on the green because I didn't really like how it turned out normally, so I just tried my hardest and tried to cover it up a little bit, but it did come out good. I like it now, and this will be on the shop shortly.
It's in the shop now, darling.
Is it? You said it wasn't.
It is now.
And hopefully it sells up quickly like the strawberry milkshake. And but my favourite part on which colours was the pink and the yellow, because the yellow's more like for the sun, and then the pink is for like pink flowers, and the blue is for like the blue sky, because you can get a blue sky in summer. The green was for supposed to be like a lighter green, but I didn't get like a much lighter green. But so I tried my best to hide the dark green up. It looks better on a napkin than the yarn, but I did try, and
it was a bit too dark, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit too dark. Like, it looks like this, as you can see, and
I think it looks very pretty though.
Yeah, it's really pretty, and as you can see, it's got we always like to try our best in yarn to blend all of it in and make it look beautiful. When I do mine, I always like to make sure that I'm using a good colour, so I tested it on a napkin so I can see what it would look like on the yarn, because we always start off with a white base and then we go into the colours with like what I've done here. You can see some white in it, but that's because I was going with a white also with some other bits, but I tried my best to get all the white bits out.
I think you've got them all out, darling.
Yeah, got some bits around here that's gone white.
That's still blending.
Yeah,
it's very, very pale.
Because that one was where I did not that much of yellow.
So we added some more, didn't we?
Yeah, so we added some more. So the blue was really cool how it turned out on a napkin. The blue Baby Blue Eyes, I think you guys, if you want to start dyeing, I think you should definitely try and see if you can find Baby Blue Eyes. And if you wanted to do like a forest, I think you should do forest green, because that's in the name, forest. But I tried my best with the green and the pink, because as you can see, I nearly mixed it up here. But yeah, on this side, the colours came a little bit more darker and lighter. As you can see, the forest green, all came out a little bit dark on this side. The blue came out darker. The yellow, I was surprised that actually looked great. The pink, I wasn't surprised that it was going to be this, like this. But I'm really happy that it came out really good. But I've been trying my best. Goodbye.